This is just to document how to replace a distributor in a Ford 289 or a small block Ford. Anyways, this is the distributor, and what I've done is down here I put a 15/16 socket on the end of the crankshaft so I can turn it over. This is your this is the number one piston over here. So if you follow this lead, this is number one, and what I did was I used that wrench, turned the motor over to put this distributor cap, hold on, at the number one. So I'm top dead center on number one. Pull the cap off, you'll see that this guy's pointing to where number one was. I have some little marks here on the distributor as well. And if you look, let me get the light on. All right, you can see the graduations, the marks on the, there they are. All right, so I'm at about 30 degrees before top dead center on the number one piston when it fires, or thereabouts. And anyways, just wanted to show. So what I did was I brought the motor up to top dead center, number one piston, and this is going to help me when I put in the new HEI distributor. Okay, right now I'm just going to remove the wires off the coil and pull this coil wire off just to clear the area where I'm going to be working. All right, the coil's out. This is I used the key. I turned on the ignition, used my ohm meter, volt ohm meter, and identified this as the hot lead going to the coil, and this is my CAC lead. So I'll be using these on the HEI distributor. This is just a temperature, which actually goes to the fan here. It drives the fan from this temperature switch. I've pulled off the vacuum advance, and I got everything else disconnected. I'll show you some interesting things. This is a really old distributor on this 289. I think the last time they used these things was in 1964. I may be wrong, but this is an oil port, and when you change the oil, you're supposed to drop a few drops of oil down in here every time you change the oil to lubricate the top bearing on this thing. So that just shows you how old this distributor happens to be. I think they eliminated this in '65, if I'm not mistaken. So just goes to show you how old this hot rod is. Okay, I've dropped the distributor down in. I couldn't hold the camera and drop the distributor in, so you can't see the process. But the old one just lifted right up, and the new one just dropped down in. I made sure that this was pointed at a dot I put on the manifold here, the intake manifold, so that I could line this up so as it dropped, it would be ready to fire on number one. I've already tightened this bolt down, probably too much, but so I can adjust this later. Anyways, now all I got to do is switch the ignition wires from this distributor cap to this distributor cap, and I'm not going to show that process. I'll just show the finished process at the end, and we'll try and fire it up. This is the finished product. It's all wired in. I timed it. Runs really good. Love it. All right, this is what she sounds like. is there with HEI Distributor.